Imagine attending your send-off party at the office and not knowing how the house will run the next month. Scary, right? What's up, fam? Welcome to Wealth with Walunj, the show where you and I will evolve our way into the mysteries of building real wealth, one episode at a time. I'm your host, Sandeep Walunj, the man from Motilal, Oswal, and today we're going to be talking about the one thing that you scroll past on Instagram, but trust me, you cannot afford to ignore: retirement planning. Wait, don't skip. I know, retirement sounds like it's 100 years away, like when the metaverse finally will replace reality. But what I said at the beginning is true for a lot of retiring folks. But as you know, the earlier you plan, the earlier you chill. And yes, retiring at 40 and sipping cold brew at your favorite beach destination is possible if you play your cards right. So, how much do you even need to retire? Okay, real quick quiz. How much do you think you will need to retire? 1 crore? 2 crores? Netflix and chill till 80 doesn't come free, right? So here is a hacky thumb rule. You'll need, say, about 25 to 30 times your annual expenses saved up at the time you retire. Sounds simple, right? But here comes the catch. At the time you retire. Let me explain this to you. Suppose your annual expenses today are like 12 lakh, that's about a lakh rupees a month. And you are at 38 and want to retire at 58. So you might think that at the time of retiring, you would need like 12 lakh into 30, that is 3.6 crore. Boom, done. Wrong. Because thanks to inflation, your 12 lakh expense today, annual expense, will actually be like 38 lakh when you retire at 58. Which means your retirement fund target jumps to a whopping 11.4 crore. So what just happened here? Inflation just pulled a Thanos tap on your money. That's why the golden rule is start early and give compounding a chance to beat inflation for you. Now, how do we best plan for retirement? Here comes the million-dollar question. How and where to start? Let me help you here. Keep watching for a playbook that will tell you everything that you need to know about retirement planning. First, let's see how to plan by age group. If you're in your 20s, congratulations. You just unlocked the best cheat code in personal finance. It's called compounding. It's like putting your money in Pokemon Gym. It just evolves even when you sleep. Let me explain this with an example. If you're in your 20s and start an SIP of say 20,000 rupees a month and continue it for 30 years and earn about 12% return per year, you're not just investing. You're most likely sitting on a cool 4.6 crore rupees when you retire. Now increase this SIP amount as your income increases every year, add EPF, NPS and few more smart moves, and you're potentially looking at 8 to 10 crore rupees when you retire. Moral of the story, in your 20s, go aggressive, go diversified and don't fear risk because you've got a lot of time to bounce back. Basically, you're like Dhoni of investing. Start young, stay calm and keep hitting success. Now, if you're in your 40s, you are in an accelerator mode, right? If you're 40 something, it's crunch time. You're at the peak of earning, but also the peak of spending. There are school fees, there are EMIs, there are in-laws asking for vacations and so on and so forth. So here is the mantra for you. Invest like your life depends on it. Aim for like a lakh and a half per month into SIPs plus PPF plus NPS. Ideal combination would be about 60 to 70% in equity, 20 to 30% in debt, 10% in liquid funds for emergency. If you push at about a lakh rupees a month for 20 years and at 12% compounding, you're looking at a 7 crore corpus. Enough to support a 25 to 30 lakh a year lifestyle post-retirement. And here is a pro tip. Be debt-free by the time you're 55 because no one wants EMIs haunting you when you're trying to chill in Goa. Now, if you're in your 50s, you got to protect and push. If you're in your 50s, this is your final lap. You've got under 10 years. No time for wild swings. Protect your money, but still make sure that it grows. Shift to safer funds like balanced advantage, large caps, hybrids. Keep about 40 to 50% in equity, 40% in debt, 10%, 20% in liquidity, for the emergencies. And then with a 1.5 lakh per month for about 8 years, even at 10% compounding, you can still make about 2 crore rupees of retirement corpus. Add gratuity, PF, existing savings, and you're possibly looking at a 4.5-5 crore retirement corpus. The biggest advice here, create a separate healthcare fund, because medical costs in India, they rise faster than your Wi-Fi bill after streaming 4K Netflix all month. Life after retirement. So you're retired. Now the game switches from growing money to stretching money. Think of it like PUBG survival mode. Here is your mix. 40 to 50% of your corpus should be in safer income generating schemes like senior citizen schemes, RBI bonds, annuities, etc. About 30 to 40% should be in equity for growth. 10 to 20% liquid for emergencies. And how do you actually generate the monthly income for this? Use SWPs, the systematic withdrawal plans. They're super tax efficient, and add annuities if you want peace of mind. Follow the golden rule. No more than 4% of withdrawal annually. Adjusted for inflation. That way, your money lasts longer than your favorite Netflix show. The key takeaways. Alright, let's drop the cheat sheet, fam. First, start early. Compounding is big. 2. Diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one Dogecoin. 3. Stay flexible. Life often throws plot twists. 4th, don't chase crazy returns close to retirement. 5. Track, review, rebalance. Be the captain of your money ship. Remember, retirement isn't about luxury. It's about freedom. Freedom to wake up without an alarm clock. Freedom to say no to toxic bosses. Freedom to just live. And that's a wrap on today's Wealth Waltz with Walunj. Start investing early, keep leveling up your contributions as your income increases, and let compounding do the magic. Retire rich, not stressed, because freedom is more important than paycheck. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that subscribe button. Please comment with your doubts, and I'll try to answer as many as I can. I'll see you next time as we keep waltzing towards smarter, wealthier investing. Catch you soon.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.